Holy of the guacamoles. It's been a day. It's been a day. I'm oddly tired today, more so than the previous days. I'm gonna be going for the sleeps. But before that, we have stuff to look at. I'm thinking there's not gonna be a lot purchased tomorrow. Today was kind of a heavy day of purchases. I thought today would be light. Turns out no. I think it makes the most sense to start off with something pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So remember I bought the clicky things and I had like no idea what the artist was? Well, I went back and I bought another. So now I have all three. I have a clicky switch, I have a tactile switch, and I have a linear switch. This is one I like the least because I don't like linear switches. But I had to complete the trifecta. But also, I now have the artist's name because I also got art from this artist. Pull it out here. I have their card. Bah! Woo! There you go. So this is the artist at the show with the bin of the clicky switches. And I believe they did the art on these keycaps. So what art did I purchase from them? What is the piece of art that I have acquired? Well, let me show you, because it's kind of epic. It's a VTuber. And what VTuber is it? Me. It's me! Me! See, it even says midweek. Look at that. Isn't that good? It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Can't complain. So yeah. Pretty happy with that. That's pretty great. I haven't looked super hard for artists to do commissions with the last day coming up and not a lot of money left. I don't know if there'll be any more, but that's fine. I do have a lot of midweek art I've acquired over the years, but that one is wonderful. So let's move on to something else that's interesting. It's interesting because this is where I was storing it. Look, it's a wooden dice box thing, and it's pretty chunky. Now, there's some context for this. If we reach back here, we have some of my other dice holders. In context, this dice holder costs more than this box. This dice holder costs more than this box. There's a long, skinny one here full of wooden dice. This costs twice as much as this box. I think this little one was cheaper though. So this is like super cheap. Like it was pretty, not cheap, cheap is the wrong word, cost effective. And what's inside this dice box? Wow, all of the space. You have both place to put dice, place to put things, and a place to roll your dice. Let's grab some dice. Ooh, some liquid filled dice. Oh, 15. Very good, very good. 9. I like this dice rolling tray. So apparently these are made locally, actually. And these are like old like mouse mats and stuff that have been cut up and put in there. So there was a bunch of different designs inside. I love liquid filled dice. These liquid filled dice, these purple ones, look really good rolling on the this here. Because let's do 100. Because it's starry and then they look starry. Oh, that looks cool. And we got a flat 60. And then you could store them in here. Maybe. Nope, not gonna fit. Slightly smaller dice will fit in here. Specifically, I don't know what dice I'm gonna put in here. But yeah, this is pretty great. I like this a lot. And those dice could store in here, maybe in one of these slots or something. I don't know. It's nice though. I think the lid goes on this way. Yeah. It is very cool. There's a little bit of warping. It's all good. I'm pretty happy with this. This is nice. I almost bought a dice blind bag for $70. I still might buy the bag because you can get the bag separately for $30. It's like a felt bag with like pockets inside. It's really nice. But then I'm like, maybe I'll get it with the dice. Oh, we do got some dice though. We have some counter dice. These are cool. So they're like counters. So they have like +1s, +5s. No minuses on these, I don't think. But these might be handy for thises and that. So I wanted to get those. That's cool. What else? You want to get into some weird things? Like this 3D printed spider I got for $1.50, and he's truly terrifying, but he's got like all the wiggles. I don't know how I feel about him. He just wants to be friendly, but he terrifies me. I don't know why I bought him. Hello. Hello. He's gonna have to loom off the edge there. I don't want him just looming on screen. We got some games, an exciting game too. Diddy Kong Racing. I'd never played Diddy Kong Racing, so that was pretty cool. I've always kind of wanted to play it, so now I can play it. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. We got that. We're gonna have to play that at some point. And I also got more Wii U games because, you know, like I got a Wii U. First I got Captain Toad, which I owned before. So this is like a rebuy technically. And I got Super Mario Maker, which I've never played. I've never owned any Super Mario Maker for any system. Now I have it for Wii U. Was that the right system to get it for? Yes, because it was $15. That makes it the right system. We got some more stuff here. I think we'll show you this. I think we'll end with the model kit. There might be a few model kits. We're gonna go into this little fella. We got another card, another artist here. Wow. Quills and Quacks. Zoom in on that. They got a sticker. Got a side. And this is like their card. It's a square. I believe they have some information on the back. Ooh, we zoomed in. Gonna zoom out. So yeah, check them out. Let's look at what we got. We got this little fella here. Look at him. He's just a little fella. And they got little buttons on there. Handmade with love. I'll zoom in so you can see that. Handmade with love. And he's just a little fella, right? So I bought him, but they didn't sell just these little fellas. They also sold some accessories. Maybe he needs a little pink hat, also made with love. Oh, the hat makes the man. Look at him, he's so cute. But that wasn't the only accessory. There's one more little accessory. How about a little fork? We can give him a little fork so he can eat his lunch. He's very good. He's one of those things where I kind of like picked it up. There's a froggy hat you can get too. If it's still there tomorrow, maybe I'll get it. It's $10 for the hat. I don't know, undecided. But yeah, I look at him. He's just so good. He's the kind of guy that I was just looking at, and then I just kind of fell more and more in love with him. I'm like, I can't leave him here. I think the froggy hat's too much. It's very awesome and big, and I think it takes away from the little guy. But I think I like this better. They also have like a size bigger, so they have hats that are size bigger. So I could have given him a size bigger hat, but I think this one fits nicer. He's very cute. He's a good little fella. He's gonna loom with his fork. Here's something. I got some statues. Actually, we're gonna go into the statues now because I got them both for $30 each. I got $60 total. But before that, I got this. This was $5. It's like a Fate fabric towel thing or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But what I do know, I don't know if it's double-sided, but it's the most Nero thing in the world. Because it's like, here's Nero being Nero, and then here's Nero with butt cleavage. I don't know why that's there. Sega. I'm assuming it's a crane game prize. But I do really like Nero, so at $5, I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. We won't unbox it. You can see what was inside by looking at the picture in the back. But I also got some figures. I got a Snow Miku. Actually, my first Snow Miku figure. She's kind of big. I don't think it's taped shut, so maybe we'll pop her out. I do like how her pigtails are inside. Wow! Look at that! Look at that base on that. There she is. We don't have room for all this stuff. All these figures were on display, and they were cheaper than the other figures she was selling because the boxes were damaged, and box damage is not very damaged. Look at the pigtails. I like how they're slotted in there, and they got little snowflake patterns on them. They are absolutely huge, though, and have very small connection points. So they do kind of wobble. And her arm comes off. There she is. See, she's just kind of like, do you want the snowflake? Okay. Put that on there. See, she stands. Now we put on the pigtails. They should be keyed to only go in one direction. These actually going together nicely. I think it's because it's been built and unbuilt. There you go. You can see her wiggle. They're pretty big. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This is a good Snow Miku, eh? Pretty happy with that. So that's my first Snow Miku figure. I'm not like a huge fan of variant Mikus. I usually just go with the baseline Miku. But Snow Miku is one of the better ones. I do like the Snow Miku. All right. So much stuff left. Next up, we have Best Worst Girl. And then we get into the model kits. Bam! Best Worst Girl. This figure is going to require no construction. It's Aqua. From apparently Season 3, too. So that's exciting. Oh, there's not even plastic inside. It's just cardboard. No love for Aqua. I have some other Aqua statues and the Figma and the Nendoroid. I do like Aqua. She is truly Best Worst Girl. This is that plastic crinkle. The way that she's in this bag, her hair keeps catching on it. There we go. I like this sweater. There's a lot of texture on the sweater. It's very nice. There you go. Best Worst Girl. I do like it. I'd seen it and been eyeing it, but then I've been like, no, I'm not gonna get it. But then when I saw that Snow Miku, I'm like, yes, I want that Snow Miku. Next up, something absolutely adorable. Look, it's Best Bean. It's your. But it's a Nendoroid doll. That means this is all fabric clothing. It's very, very cute. Look at that. We're not going to open this one up because this one will require more work because she needs to be dressed. And I'm not going to be doing that now because I'm tired. Those other figures, they were on display on the show floor. So I knew they were easy. Now we're going to get into the model kits. There's a lot. I might have overdone it. But it's all good stuff. First up is this Bulbasaur, who requires no tools. So I already built him at the show. Look upon the Bulba in despair. The eyes look really good for stickers. I have the Gardevoir. right here, which I built panel lined, and I painted the eyes because the stickers look awful. As you can see, the eyes look pretty good because I painted them. But the Bulba, he's just stickers and push stuff together, and he looks pretty great. Some of these dots are physical, like cutouts in the plastic, and a piece of plastic pushes from behind, and some of them are stickers. Can you tell which ones are stickers? I mean, obviously this one. But yeah, it's pretty good. Most of these dots are not stickers. I think it's this one here, and then these two. And that's it. Just those. Most of these are actual plastic. So yeah, he's a cool little Bulbasaur. He will be on this side watching our stuff. Because now we're getting into the kits. I think we'll start off with all the 30 ms. So we got option face parts for color B. So it comes with these face parts. Option face parts for color A. Comes with these face parts. I also own all these kits. I own 3 of that kit. That's because I keep giving that kit pink hair. 2 different styles of pink hair. Oh look, a third. So if I have a third pink hair, that means I had to get a third Larnell. So yeah, now I'm gonna have 3 of them with pink hair, all different styles. It's kind of like they're clones, like clone. And then we have one more kit, this one. This is a kit I kind of have mixed feelings about. I already own it. The nice thing about 30 Man Sisters is if you already own a kit, you can like take the parts and like customize it with other bits to make more kit. But more importantly, I don't really like the Oni mask she has on her shoulder, but I do like the armor. So now I have 2 sets of armor to give her. I can use the Oni masks for something else. I get an extra sword. So now I can give someone else a cool sword. Some more face parts. And she's color B, so I could use some of those face parts I just bought. And yeah, so now I got 2 of this one. I do like with the, what is that? The class up armor Liber Bishop, where she gets the little cloak. That's pretty cool. The booth I got this at didn't have 30-minute fantasy, but today had 30-minute fantasy. So if they bring in more stuff, if they bring in the class up armor for Bishop, I might pick that up. That's pretty cool. And we can do one up like this, and then one up with the Oni armor. So yeah, pretty cool. I also might give this hair to someone else and then paint it, and then paint the horns, so then someone else can have little devil horns or Oni horns. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, that's the 30 ms. Gotta stack this carefully. There's so much. So now we're gonna get into the Gundam kits. We're gonna start out easy and get not crazy. I didn't buy the crazy stuff, but I did buy a lot of stuff. First up, bam! The new Gundam. So this is based on the statue that was built. I forget where it was built. It might say on here. Oh, Fukuoka. I think that's it. It's a life-size new Gundam, but they had to modify the new Gundam because you can't put giant fin funnels on a mobile suit in real life because that would be terrifying. So they gave it like this big funnel gun or something. I don't know what it is, but it's this huge cannon on its back. So, and as I'm a huge new fan, I have the master grade, I have the real grade, I have the high grade, I think I have the entry grade. Don't know, maybe not. Don't really need the entry grade if you have the high grade. I'm gonna get that perfect grade. Gotta get this. But I have no high news. There's a high new Verka there that I might get, but I'm like, do I need it? I don't know. I don't like the high new as much as I like just the new. So yeah, excited to get that one. That one's cool. Moving on. Remember day 1, we got ourselves the Strike Rouge with Otori pack. Very cool. Kind of like, do I want the perfect grade? Do I not want the perfect grade? Kind of glad I didn't get the perfect grade now because I think a perfect grade is around somewhere between 250 and 300. I don't know how much it is, but somewhere in there. I haven't seen one in for like ever in person. The 3 kits I now have total to less than 200. So I technically save money and I have a bunch of cool stuff. So we have the Strike Rouge with the Tory backpack, Striker pack. And that Striker pack works on all strikes. So we got more strikes. Now we have the Build Strike from Gundam Build Fighters, Master Grade. So it's a strike with a big fancy backpack. That guess what? This backpack is a Striker pack. It can go on the Strike Rouge, or the Strike Rouge's Atori backpack can go on this. So that's cool, right? You know what else it can go on? The regular Strike, because I got the Al Strike. So now I got the Al backpack. So now I have the regular Strike, so I can put the Tory backpack or the Build Strike on this, and I can put it's all the mix and matches of all the strikes. So now we got the standard Strike, the Strike Rouge, and the Build Strike, and then 3 different backpacks. So, and I think building all 3 of them, and then standing all 3 of them next to each other, I think that might look really good, just plain. No backpacks. I think I might, if I can get off my butt and build those like promptly, I might actually like do a video like showing all 3 of them. I don't know when I'm gonna build them because the next thing I'm gonna build is another pink-haired Larinel. Is it Larinel? Yeah, another pink-haired Larinel. There are 3 of them. I built that kit twice already. I can build it without the instructions with my eyes closed. But yeah, that's it. That's a lot of stuff. Definitely kind of feeling done. Kind of like this is about it. Not really gonna buy much more. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Probably not anything crazy for tomorrow's video in stuff I bought, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely need to snack on some foods and sleep some sleeps. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I thank you all for watching. This video feels a little ramblier, but yeah, it's a good time today. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice, wonderful evening. Farewell.